Republican Senator Katie Britt's here, and good morning to you. Thank you for your time, for being here. You had the honor of giving the rebuttal. Here is the rebuttal from Melissa Slotkin, your Democratic colleague from Michigan.
President Trump loves to say peace through strength. That's actually a line he stole from Ronald Reagan. But let me tell you, after the spectacle that just took place in the Oval Office last week, Reagan must be rolling in his grave.
Okay, she went on to say, I'm a Cold War kid and I'd rather have Reagan than Trump. Your reaction to that rebuttal?
Look, I sent Alyssa a text telling her congratulations for being selected. As you mentioned, it is a real honor to be chosen by your party to represent them on a national stage. At the end of the day, though, she had an impossible task because Democrats are just wrong on the issues. November 5th spoke loud and clear, and unfortunately, they keep reverting back to Joe Biden's failed policies. Whether it's them telling us for 4 years there was absolutely nothing they could do about the border, and then you see Donald Trump come in and actually drive those numbers down of crossings 95%. And you remember, Bill, you remember them saying, we can't do this without legislation. The bipartisan bill didn't pass, so our hands are tied. It was an absolute lie. You look at women and protecting women in sports. That is an 80-20 issue. America is with us. This is about fairness and about safety. She was sent out to defend things where the American public is just not with the Democratic Party, and they haven't caught up to where they need to be. And at the end of the day, no matter what a great job she may or someone may have believed she did, people are going to remember how her Democratic colleagues behaved in that chamber.
I think one of the more telling things, if I could, Senator, is that Democratic analysts after the speech were deriding these Democratic tactics. Axelrod saying Al Green was despicable. Simone Sanders saying it's an indictment of Democratic leadership. Michael Steele saying that whoever thought up with the bingo sign should be fired. I mean, that was their immediate review and their analysis. All right, now put that to the side because there was significant news that was broken last night during the speech. Goes back to Kabul, Afghanistan, and Abbey Gate. Watch here.
3.5 years ago, ISIS terrorists killed 13 American service members and countless others in the Abbey Gate bombing during the disastrous and incompetent withdrawal from Afghanistan. We have just apprehended the top terrorist responsible for that atrocity, and he is right now on his way here to face the swift sword of American justice.
As you answer that, look at what Kash Patel sent out late last night. This was the arrival back on U.S. soil, right? Justice for Abbey Gate terrorist Jafar, officially now in U.S. custody. Go ahead, Senator.
I mean, what an incredible moment. Look, that disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan sent shockwaves, Bill. I mean, not just in that region, but literally across the entire world. One of my first things as a United States Senator was to go and travel and meet with world leaders. There was not one world leader that didn't mention this. They said the weakness that was showed was just insurmountable. We know what that led to. We understand what peace through strength means. I know we touched on that earlier. Reagan did preach it. Donald Trump practices it. This is a moment. This is what Americans voted for, putting us back in the driver's seat, putting America first, and showing that strength around the globe.
Senator, thanks for coming on. Katie Britt.
Thank you for having me, Bill.
You bet.
Appreciate
Republican
it.
from Alabama. Nice to see you.